Hello, people. I finished a book. Lord of the Flies. Today is Monday. I finished this book Saturday. This came from a Goodwill bookstore, and I bought this with my wife in mind because she had never read it. And a couple of weeks ago, she read it in one day, and then on Saturday, I read it in one day. It's a pretty good book, obviously. It's considered a classic. I'm sure most people have read it. It's only 206 pages. The author's name is William Golding, and this was published in 1954. I don't have too many notes because I kind of zipped through it pretty quick. But one of the odd things that I remember is we had a film in school. I think twice they showed us this film in school, and as I remember it, it was not a full-length film, it was like an hour or 45 minutes, something like that. And all I can think of is why they would show it to us. We were in junior high, maybe even elementary school, I can't recall. But I think that the public school system back in Michigan just wanted to drill into us that this is what happens when you don't listen to authority or when there's no authority. I believe that's what they had in mind. My next note here is memory, and I did not remember some of the incidents from this book. There's also things that my memory invented that was not in the book, and I'm just hoping that that is just a literary thing and that I'm not misremembering real events from my life. Couple of things in the book that they kind of leave hanging up in the air. In the beginning of the book, and a couple of times throughout the book, they talk about the scar, where there's a bunch of busted up trees. The scar has to be where the airplane crashed that they all got out of miraculously. There's no pilots or anything with them. Later on, a guy parachutes onto the island from a plane that's being shot down, and he apparently gets killed while landing. I don't think he ever lives. The guy moves around, but I think it's the parachute itself and the lines going to his body that make his head go up and down. But they never completely explain the scar. And there's also the kid with the birthmark that is there when they first are on the beach, but they never explain what happens to the kid with the birthmark. You're just left hanging to infer that the kid with the birthmark was burned to death in the fire. I don't know. I mean, they never find his body. It's just kind of weird. Anyways, this is a really good book. We did go yesterday to Barnes & Noble here in Florida. In Venice, or I don't know where the fuck it was. And we spent over $200, so I got some really good books. I'm reading one of them now. I got 4 books. They're all really nice long books, and they're really good. Much more my style. Not that there's anything bad about reading these classics. I should read a few more of them, I guess. Anyway, thank you for watching.